But where exactly does genius come from? Author Eric Weiner traveled around the world and through history, hoping to answer that question. His new book is called The Geography of Genius. It is published by Simon & Schuster, a division of CBS. Eric, good morning.
Good morning.
I think we all have this very romantic notion of what a genius is, that they've overcome odds, that they could exist anywhere. But you say it's a certain place and it's a certain time.
It is. You know, there are two big myths when it comes to genius. One is that the genius is born. It's genetic. They just pop out playing, say, the piano at age 3, as Mozart did. But the other is that genius is made, and it's all about hard work and sweat. But I really believe that the truth lies elsewhere, that geniuses are grown in the soil, and that place does matter. And if you look at a world map and you look at where geniuses have popped up throughout history, it's not randomly. They are in groupings, or genius clusters, as I call them. Whether it's, they sound delicious. Have your genius clusters in the morning. Whether it's Florence in 1500 or Athens or Silicon Valley today, genius begets more genius.
So it's not just the location, though. It's the environment in that location that's been created.
It's the culture. Yeah. It's the culture. These places tend to be densely populated cities. If it takes a village to raise a child, as the African proverb goes, it takes a city to raise a genius. People are bouncing ideas off of one another, they're conversing, and they are in a sort of genius contagion. You know, if there are advances in one field, they tend to lead to breakthroughs in other fields.
Well, is that what it is? I mean, is it the dialogue that's happening in these clusters of very intelligent people that breeds a genius? Is that what it is?
It's the dialogue, and in a way, it's everyone. The people in these places act as kind of co-geniuses. You know, their ideas are supported by others. You know, for instance, Michelangelo, we all know the name, but did you know that his patron was Lorenzo Medici, one of the richest men in Florence, and he spotted Michelangelo at a young age and said essentially, hey kid, you've got talent, come live with me, I'm going to support you, I'm going to back you. And were it not for Lorenzo, you might not know the word Michelangelo.
You make the point that a disproportionate number of geniuses were either refugees or immigrants.
Absolutely.
What happens there?
You know, the traditional story of the immigrant success is they just really work hard because they're motivated, but I think there's more to it than that. The immigrant is an outsider, but they're not a complete outsider. So they have a fresh perspective, but they're insiders at the same time. Their ideas can resonate. So they sort of occupy a sweet spot in culture. They are an insider-outsider, someone who brings a new idea, but is accepted enough so that their ideas resonate. You need both happening at the same time.
It's interesting, given the nation's current debate about immigrants and their status, too.
I mean, look at the list of geniuses who were immigrants or refugees. Einstein, Victor Hugo, Marie Curie, the list goes on and on. I don't think it's a coincidence.
What is the takeaway then? I mean, after studying all these different places, both here and abroad, is there something you can do to make, I guess, your surroundings?
I think, first of all, we have to stop thinking of genius as something that's just a gift from the gods. You're either born with it or you're not. I think we also have to stop thinking of it as something that happens exclusively on the individual level. There's a sort of group genius that's going on, and it's part of the public good. I mean, we get the geniuses that we want and that we deserve, and we're all in it together.
You also make the point, creativity is contagious. The more you put it together, the more it makes.
It is, and we're having a creative conversation right now, so hopefully it's rubbing off.
We're all geniuses.
Eric Weiner, thank you so much.
Thank you.
The Geography of Genius is on sale right now.